Hello and welcome to Scholar Coaching. If you'd also like to participate, follow the link below and access the replay inbox. In there, go ahead and drop your replay file, ball chasing link, or YouTube video of you playing your preferred game mode, and mention your competitive rank or 6-man's rank if possible. If any of this doesn't make any sense to you while watching the video, feel free to follow up on my Scholar School of Learning series in my video playlist. We go over all the basic ideas and general rotations that are talked about in these replay analysis.
All right, let's go over this replay.
Thank you, and I hope you enjoy.
Helamoroni. I don't know. I wanted to say anything else besides Helamoroni. Coming in, left, over, chip. Oh, not quite the chip. Leave it to Contney, that's fine. You cut in here a little bit. Shot! Damn! Oh my god, you're almost a legend. Holy shit! Look at that second man. I love that you play it on the short side here, right? He's playing in the corner. You play for the rebound. This is really strong. Great timing, right? End up getting that little bit of a timing. Oh, so close. Keep on working on these. You got this next time. Honestly, that was a great shot. I'll come in next time. Easy. Well done. Great second man. You see your second man cutting in here being awkward. You don't need this corner boost. You just got this side boost, I'm pretty sure. No, you didn't. Never mind. You need that corner boost. Ignore me. I'm a terrible coach, as you guys can see. Get that corner boost. Great job. Falling through. Oh, no, don't pre that sidewall. All right, this is what I'm talking about, like icing up these third mans, or isolating, really. You're focusing on one thing, and that's really the failure of this play. If it goes up the sidewall, that's success. You can get that later. That's not a big deal, right? You're in no rush to get it up if it goes up the sidewall. But there's bounces into midfield for them to shoot, right? Too many Pelican. Bounces up too many Pelican, that's what we want to worry about. Honestly, since it's already on Delight's possession, I would start coasting right here. Give yourself that little bit more space. Boom, up, you're through, bang, right? Hit this off behind Aspen here to the right wall, anywhere for the fall through. If you can get a really nice starting touch for this rolls up the sidewall, and you can recover down and follow it through just fine, that'd be like primo, 10 out of 10, easy peasy. Heck, if you're still here, by the way, how's your stream? How'd you do tonight? Anyway, coming through this now, you follow through on the recovery. Almost read that. How'd you get this? You go up the backboard? No. Yeah, you went up the backboard again to read. Try to panic flip into that. Okay, yeah. When you end up doing these, so let's say you end up in a situation, you have to go backboard to get that read last second. You have to follow through and get those opportunities. With this backboard, you want to try to stay as low as possible when you're on these backboards here. That when they hit this, you have your range of opportunities to, like, in a sense, if you're right here turning up during this engagement, you're able to jump off and follow through the momentum you get at this height, rather than starting this height, falling down and trying to flip back into it, right? Once you're falling, it's hard to fight the downwards momentum, right? It's really easy to carry momentum in any direction you're already going, but it's hard to fight downwards momentum. Once you're already leveled on the ground, it's really easy to jump and go up. But if you're coming down, if you're on the high side, you're coming down the wall, and let's say you're aiming for a ball right here that gets shot right here, it's really hard for you to change that downwards momentum as well. There's a lot of things that make this really hard to adjust for. So that's why it's really good to start lower rather than higher in general. And the same when you're pushing across the side here, you tried to go higher rather than staying lower, right? And then they ended up hitting this ball back out this way, and now you're awkward, right? You're facing away from it. And it's very similar to the situation here. The lower you can be to start, the easier it ends up being, right? The more you can get your nose facing up when you jump off, the easier it's going to be for you to hold this height and get that follow through and to continue that fight. It's easy for when you're floating up to face down and to get that boost, readjust to go back downwards, because you're playing with gravity. You're moving with gravity, and gravity will help you accelerate downwards in general, right? But you don't want to be fighting gravity to get yourself back up. You always want to be able to have your momentum heading up as much as possible. Anyway, following through that, goes over you a little bit as well as Contney, hits the ball again. You grab your pads. Good job saving that side boost for your boy. Shot, close, great pressure here, right? If you think Sub-Zero is going to push into this, you could have started a little bit softer here, right? A little bit farther back, just chilling, right? Driving face, right? If Sub-Zero is going to leave and you expect that, you could be driving into more aggressively into midfield. And if you thought he was going to cut, then you being a little bit farther back also pays out, right? There's a lot of things that come into this. Dropping in, boom. Corner shot, pretty good. Good job being there. You dusted the guy to that ball. Great second man, right? Again, your second mans aren't doing bad. They're doing pretty good in general. A little bit of a mystery in that last one compared to the first one, but solid. Icing up this third, not as good as the second man's, right? This is really your weakness right now from so far we're seeing. Coast in here, right? Let Aspen hit this. Don't turn in. Just cover the net. Focus on this area right here. The yellow box, right? Focus on this yellow box. That's everything you want to worry about. You want to make sure that you're in a line where you can intercept the ball on the way there. If it goes slower, right, then you just go turn in and you get a slower ball. If it goes fast, though, you don't want to have to turn back into that. You don't want to have to be able to turn back into your net because you're already here and turning back into it. Now you're just chasing into your net. That's how you own goal, right? That's how you get a really bad save in general, if you can save it. Face your net the whole way through. You turn in just a little bit too earlier. You get a little too aggressive here. That little bit of coast, that little bit of space you have here. If you have so much space, Take a little bit more time. There's no rush here. They're going to end up hitting the ball to your backboard either way. You'll get the backboard read next time. Easy peasy save. You'll clear up to the left side. You have an extension on the left side that's going to follow it up for you. Beautiful. All said and done. Damn. A little bit locked up here. There's not much more you can really do about that. If you clean up that initial third man and guarantee that, you'll get this. The save will be done. Easy GG. Trust. Bang. Wrap. Bump him? No? Okay. Where are you going? Are you going to second or third? I can't tell. Right here, you got a teammate recovering on the left side. He's extension, right? You're seeing him heading upfield. This guy's coming in for the ball. You can see him committing to this. If you got a guy upfield and you got a here, are you going to second or third? You probably should go to third. By default, you probably should go to third, right? But in the mindset of this, if you wanted to go second because he dropped it and your teammate has a free touch, you could have just stayed second and just waited midfield instead, turning around, stay neutral facing this way, turned up when your teammates hit, boom, right? It fails. Now you rotate out a little bit later. But like, Cotney either hits this or he doesn't, and you could be just like this little bit farther back, and you'll still get here relatively on time, or turning upfield now for this, up, bang, clear here, right? If you want to be third, you just got to go to third. If you want to be second, commit to second. Make up your mind here on the kickoff. It makes it really hard for your teammates to read you. It makes them hesitate. It makes you hesitate. You missed the corner boost. Don't do that next time. Get this corner boost instead. Don't turn up here. You can in this case, but you shouldn't on average. When you go out and leave to the far side here, right? You're going to far side. You're going to back post side, right? So on average, your teammate that's grabbing this corner boost here and this guy is chasing, these two will end up pushing together more times than not, 1 and 2. You don't want to turn up because if this ends up going bad, it'll end up wrapping back in towards your net in some way. And you want to be ready for that. If they get the breakthrough, it's open net, they'll just shoot it, you know? Now, granted, I can give you a little bit of passerby on this because Delight's the last guy back and he's chasing it towards his own side. You pushing up here is not the most dangerous thing in the world, but if he's good and he freezes it like that, now you're just wasting boost to get back to net when you could have just started at net and had a free aerial up to that with your 100 boost, right? Could just spend that a little bit easier. The stats say that when you have two guys on the left side of the field, it's going to fail for you at some point at the net. If it succeeds, they're going to take it together. They're not going to let you have that ball. Right here, your extension. I like that you're staying upfield, but your teammate is playing this into the sidewall here. He could bang this straight down, but if he bangs it straight down, that redirect's really tough to get on net and not the most worth in solo queue ranked in general or a lot of 6-mans even. Just take yourself out a little bit farther back, turn in at this 12 right here, and take up the midfield. And then if this was a pass, you'd be midfield to cover the midfield pass. If it's a solo play, you just slow down, let him take over like this. He double taps down, you're in, you shoot this from here. Beautiful, right? Just like the first almost goal you had this game, it just would have been a really smooth overall play. Really easy to get. You get the 50 here to cover that midfield. Great job on that. A little slow and a little awkward on the line getting there, but you are there. Good shit. You get a decent recovery. Corner. Ice up the third. Wait for the shot. Boom. There's your line. Good try. Yeah. High speed, high speed, high speed. Keep yourself going the whole way through. And then you want to be crossing this post line at impact, which you already are, so you don't need to slow down here. If anything, I prefer if you're turning in a little more aggressively from right here instead, with holding momentum through, right? And coasting, jump, aerial, touch, if you can, as much as you can. It's a little difficult. But overall, the rotation itself wasn't too bad. You did a pretty good job on that. Ended up landing and floating in the midfield here. You see both your teammates. Wait for the 50. You're not really icing up that third again, right? You can face away from this play right here because they lost it. You have nothing to chase. You can turn out, bubble in facing now, and then come in, and then straight shot from here, right? Really easy. And the same way, if you do want to come across, that can be fine, right? If you want to come across, get your speed going, bubble out a little bit, then face in during the impact, right? Boom, in, shot from here. I'd prefer staying outside post lines because when that's happening, and this 50 happens, right? If this comes in towards net while you're turning in like this, it can end up pitching over your head and being really awkward versus being right here, it's always in front of you, right? You can always turn in and get this, or you just stay straight and intercept this pass or the shot on net and put it in the corner every time, right? I recommend just bubbling out and then staying far side here and then just getting the later midfield ball, right? It gets a lot safer, gives you a much wider range of options here, and your main focus, again, as third man is defense. You want to be focusing on what's the worst thing that can happen. I got to cover that. Helamoroni, boom, over. Oh, close. Good try, good try. 50 through. If you like on the corner boost, pre-flip the sidewall, held the boost, got it. You might make the save, but at that point, there's not really much more you can do. You gotta get the 50 preemptively here, right? Don't fuck up on this overall follow through. Guarantee that touch, guarantee the 50 in the corner. Buy more time and free balls for a sub-zero, and that'll probably be a free save. Through, 50, down. Bang. Not quite. Back pass. Okay, that's fine. You forced it. Back post. Lost a bit of your momentum, but I love the idea. If you carry the momentum there, you dust him, you get that free clear. That would have been great. Yeah, mechanically the recovery of this flip out, right? A better turning to carry momentum. You just overdrift, holding the drift button too long. 2 taps, and that should be enough here, right? A tap, hold, tap, you know, tap, wait, tap kind of thing. Could be beautiful. Straight on this ball, going straight. Yeah, 2 taps, don't hold that overdrift, ends up slowing you down. You get the hit on this, right? You'll dust him, get that clear outfield to the right. Recovery's a little sloppy. You pre-flip back to back post here. He gets the save. Falls. Again, when you're going far side, this is what I was talking about defaulting to net in the earlier play, right? If you just default to net to start when Cottony tries to force this, you'll already be on your way back to net to cover the save that you're needed for, rather than driving up when no one's no one is passing to you here, right? The pass already failed and it bounced in front of net like this, and you're turning upfield for who to pass to you. No one was lined up for this, right? You need to go back to net here. The play failed, just go to third. And then maybe you save that at the end. It's gonna be a little tough, but maybe you do. At least then you'll be heading towards it, right? In the same way, you also pre-flipped over center line, just let it bounce over you, then you failed to go to corner boost without really doing anything at the net first, right? You could have just grabbed that net to begin with, even with the low boost. What a fake into the chip! You almost wrecked them. But yeah, in that previous play, you know, you could have done something at the net as well before it overall went that far to begin with. You could pre-jump to ceiling there and jump off ceiling to challenge him if you want. As long as you hit the brakes when you get to the ceiling, you could end up just jumping back down to the ground, having a pretty quick recovery, and it won't be too much of an extreme. You don't really have a good double jump aerial though. That's really sloppy and like, okay, let's put it this way. You have 60 boost. You burn 60 boost to hit a ball that's barely halfway up to the ceiling. Helamoroni, have you ever tested to see how much boost it takes for you to flip reset off the ceiling? To double jump aerial from the ground and flip reset off the ceiling. 4 times on the ceiling, right? How much boost does it take you? Not sure. If you're really fucking good, like if you're really good, really fucking good, 38 boost. If you're GC 2 and above, all the way through SSL, maybe even pros can only do it at this much. 45 boost is the entry level. 41 boost is your goal. You should be aiming to be able to flip reset off the ceiling with 41 boost from the ground. It took you 60 to hit a ball this high off the ground. It took you 60 boost to hit this ball. This should be taking you like 30 to reach. It should take you like 30 to reach this. And that's so you can push forward on this too. Your double jump aerial is so sloppy. You gotta fix that. I'm just gonna give you that at this point. This one's out of your range. It is what it is. Yeah, definitely Helamoroni. 100%. You should not be wasting 60 boost to get a ball that's only halfway up to the ceiling. There's no reason for that. Especially at your level of play. There's no reason for that. Cottony, bang, clear, you try to show up, bang over. Pad. Nice. Cool. That your teammates just kind of clutched up a play there. You just did your role. Good job on that. Again, super aggressive here, right? You get the corner boost. A huge thing on kickoff when you're grabbing corner boost, if the play doesn't play back to you in the strat for you to get your free solo player off to the right wall here in this zone, right? If it doesn't come in this zone, don't push forward. Just like rotate back to net and cover net first. If it ends up in this zone here, you're good to push forward. That's what the whole goal was. When it plays opposite of that, right? Like in rotation, like if your objective is to cover, you know, best case scenario, and the play fails behind you, you just rotate to third, right? It's similar here, right? This play played away from you, so just stay third. Just cover net first, right? Wrap yourself back over to the left here a little bit more, right? Start from back here. Post lines don't rush over. face in case he shoots it, because if Delight got a huge bang in there, you want to counterattack this, you don't want to come back. And then your Cottony already forced for you, now you're coming in from here. You could aerial up and go get this if you want from there, right? You could wait a little bit longer and wrap around this way as well. Come and get the 50 here the same way. You could do the same thing, right? No reason why you can't. You just, you know, push a little bit earlier because you're more comfortable. Ways to practice those. I'll give you a double jump training exercise after we're done here. Once we're done with the replay, I'll give you something to work with on double jump aerials. The drift training and whatnot. When you're just doing ball chase exercises in general and free play, just focus on it. Try not to get yourself lose momentum. Just focus moving as fast as you can. If you see yourself drop below full speed, you're not doing a good enough job, kind of thing. Danish leading the fall. Appreciate it. Okay, back post through. Why is my brain having so much trouble on this one? All right. I'm just gonna say you misread this challenge for the most part. You turn back up the backboard here, but you should just jump off and chase it now. You're last man back. You know you're last man back from this previous play. So, like, your line here is not bad. Just, like, don't miss it, forehead. If you do, you go up the wall, which is fine, and then at this point, like, jump right here, expecting the ceiling bounce, and just, like, jump for the aerial to chase into as it bounces into you. Just hit this off to the side. Don't let this fall in front of your net like this. It's going to turn into a bad day. It's literally an open net without you because you're last man back and you missed the first touch. You got to get the second one, and you have to get this right now. Like, you're the last man back. You just gotta go for that. Just be better. I mean, work on it. You know, as much as I like is to say like the first challenge, man. Like, I hate just being like just be better, forehead, but like, you almost had that touch. Like, I don't know why you. Like, he was hitting it to your left. I don't know why you turned right. I just... It broke me a little bit. I don't know. I just don't want to go into depth on it, I guess. Because you just turned right and he hit it. He was hitting it. You saw him hitting it left. Yeah, no. I'm just like... What do you want me to do? Explain how the physics work? When people touch the ball, they hit it in the direction they're running? You know, like, he's driving to hit it to left. He's gonna... Like, it's gonna hit left. Why'd you turn right? But yeah, no, you got it next time, man. Like, and if you don't, jump off that wall, just aim for it, do your best to get it. You got to get it ASAP. Again, with like your third man's being a little aggressive. You're snaking around because you're sketch, right? You're like, oh my god, he might hit it over me. I got to turn away. Oh, but I got to turn in because it's free. If you just ice up his third here, like, right, you rotate out. Your teammate might cut you. If you just bubble across and just chill, right? Turn into face, let this man cut you. Chill out here a little bit, inch in, right? If Aspen hits this, you could save it from here. It doesn't, you come in straight, you're up, you get the same engagement, you can dunk this guy, or this ball didn't go anywhere into your favor, right? Because it's still at field. You could literally just wait. You just play that third man, you just chill, right? Just wait, up, turn towards the net a little bit, he hits it, you're up now, right? Now you can beat him to this ball. You can hit this towards their net. Look at this monkey. Look at this monkey. If you had any counterattack here, that's a free goal. But, you know, it's 5-1, so it is what it is. Breakthrough on Cottony, good job on Cottony clutching up that save. You flip all the way back as Sub-Zero's overstepping in the near post. He's going through. Cottony almost just, he literally just scored that. God damn, dude. Champ 3. Holy shit. Yeah, no, that's good. That's a good mindset, Helamoroni. Or Helamoroni. I don't know, I'm calling you Helamoroni. I don't know why I want to say that. Helamoroni, that's a great mindset. Yeah, definitely. Through, over, Cottony, touch. You're, over? 50? Dunk? Nice. Great dunk. Yeah, they're kind of slow there, so for you to take that dunk there, that's really strong. Touch over. Okay. Boom. Get the side boost. Teammate went up. Good job reading that. Your teammate's in midfield. Look out. Oh, you get the shot, though? Damn, look at that confidence. Unbelievable. I mean, 9 seconds left. All right, 9 seconds left. I'll give this to you. I don't really mind. With 9 seconds left, it is what it is. Your teammate cut you there. Generally, you're going to want to like re-ice up his third when your teammate's already back in the midfield like that. But with 9 seconds left, I mean, it's either you get it or you don't. You're already 4 goals behind. You're just playing to play. It is what it is at that point. This last one's going to probably be the same thing. Chip down. You're... Oh, my God. The double jump aerial read. Hold on. Work on him. Just keep on working on him. You got him. Keep on working on him. The idea that you just bumped your teammate because he showed up out of nowhere on you is just the funniest shit to me. All right, let's talk about that double jump aerial quick. So, generally to work on double jump aerials, all you need to do is just get into free play, grab one pad, and you're gonna be focusing on a couple of things. One, literally just the action of getting a hold and jump while holding back the joystick before you go, right? So, notice I'm gonna pull up the control right now. Bump, right? I'm pulling back my joystick before I ever jump. Jump, hold, release, jump, right? I'm only usually going to get about this much height on the first jump, or this much pullback on the first motion, and I'm going to finish it out afterwards, right? So it's going to be like this, right? So I'll jump, release, jump, and then I'm going to pull back at the end, right? That little bit. And you're going to see me let go of the joystick and then re-pull it back after the fact, right? Right? Just like that. And so with that, you're going to be adding the boost here at the end with that overall motion. And so if we get that with 45 boost, it's a pretty simple flip reset, right? One tap of the pad, one tap of your boost button, right? With 45 is get you to 41. Ideally, for your goal, you want to be able to get 41 10 out of 10 times, no problem.